Hello and welcome to The Unveiled Truth, where we bring you the latest discoveries and breakthroughs in the field of science and technology. In this video, we will discuss the latest findings in the search for habitable planets, and what this means for the future of space exploration. With the recent advances in technology, scientists have been able to detect exoplanets that are similar in size and composition to Earth. The search for habitable planets has been ongoing for decades, but recent discoveries have given us new hope in finding a planet that can sustain life as we know it. Before we dive into the latest findings in the search for habitable planets, we need to define what we mean by a habitable planet. A habitable planet is one that can sustain liquid water on its surface, which is considered the key ingredient for life as we know it. In addition, a habitable planet needs to have a stable climate, a protective atmosphere, and a stable star system. These conditions are crucial for the survival of life, as they help to regulate the temperature and protect the planet from harmful radiation. The search for habitable planets has been ongoing for decades, but recent discoveries have given us new hope in finding a planet that can sustain life as we know it. In 2015, NASA's Kepler mission discovered the first Earth-sized exoplanet in the habitable zone of a star. The planet, Kepler 186, is located approximately 500 light-years from Earth and is considered the closest match to Earth in terms of size and composition. In 2017, NASA's Spitzer Space Telescope discovered 7 Earth-sized planets orbiting the star TRAPPIST-1. 3 of these planets are located in the habitable zone of the star, making them prime candidates for the search for extraterrestrial life. The TRAPPIST-1 system is located approximately 40 light-years from Earth and has become a focus for future exploration. In 2019, scientists discovered water vapor in the atmosphere of a potentially habitable exoplanet called K218 bits. The planet is twice the size of Earth and is located approximately 110 light-years from Earth. The discovery of water vapor is a significant finding, as it suggests that liquid water may be present on the surface of the planet. While the recent discoveries in the search for habitable planets have given us new hope, there are still many challenges that scientists face in finding a planet that can sustain life. One of the biggest challenges is distance. Most of the exoplanets that have been discovered are located hundreds or thousands of light-years away from Earth, making them difficult to study. In addition, the search for habitable planets is complicated by the fact that not all planets are created equal. Even if a planet is located in the habitable zone of a star, it may not have the necessary conditions for life to exist. The planet's atmosphere, magnetic field, and surface composition all play a role in its ability to sustain life. Another challenge is the technology. The current technology is not advanced enough to study exoplanets in detail, which makes it difficult to determine their habitability. However, scientists are constantly working on new technologies that will allow us to study exoplanets in more detail and determine their potential for sustaining life. The recent discoveries in the search for habitable planets have given us new hope in finding a planet that can sustain life. With the advancement of technology, scientists are optimistic that we will find a habitable planet in the near future. In addition, the search for habitable planets has sparked a renewed interest in space exploration. Governments and private companies around the world are investing in space exploration to better understand the universe and potentially find a new home for humanity. One example is the NASA's upcoming James Webb Space Telescope, which is set to launch in 2021. This new telescope is expected to revolutionize the study of exoplanets and help us to better understand their habitability. The James Webb Space Telescope will be able to detect the chemical composition of exoplanet atmospheres and determine if they contain the necessary elements for life. In addition to NASA, private companies like SpaceX are also working towards advancing space exploration. SpaceX has plans to send humans to Mars in the coming years and establish a permanent colony on the planet. This could potentially serve as a backup plan for humanity if something were to happen to Earth. In conclusion, the search for habitable planets has been ongoing for decades, but recent discoveries have given us new hope in finding a planet that can sustain life. While there are still many challenges that scientists face in finding a habitable planet, the advancement of technology and renewed interest in space exploration have opened up new possibilities for discovering new worlds. We must continue to invest in space exploration and technology to better understand the universe and potentially find a new home for humanity. Who knows what discoveries await us in the future as we continue to search for habitable planets? Thank you for watching and stay tuned for more exciting developments in space exploration.